There we go. Now we're up.
Yeah, we're straight where we're at. All right, Hansford.
Why'd you switch? Now we're crisscrossed.
I like this one better. All right. Well, hey, welcome back to another week of preview and review. Sorry we weren't on here last week. We're gonna do wild card and divisional rounds. So we got first one here. We're gonna go through our wild card pretty quick. I got this one right here, Cole. Your Brownies. Half of your Super Bowl prediction is gone.
Yeah, they our defense struggled really bad this game. They just didn't want to do anything really. I mean,
We told you they wasn't gonna make it.
I was expecting, if they lost, okay, but I was expecting a little bit of a closer game.
Too many injuries.
Yep.
A little.
Eventually did them in.
A little fight. That's what I thought. But
No,
you know, Stroud tore it up. First play of the game threw a deep one.
Yep.
I mean, tore it up right off the rip, and that's about it for the day.
Yep.
There with that game. The next game here is the Dolphins and the Chiefs.
Was coming.
We knew this one was coming too. We kind of split this one though because we thought maybe Tyreek could tear it up back
Yep.
at home.
He had one play.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Needed more than that, but one play. Yeah, he did have one big play.
The weather.
Weather, it was cold.
Weather
Yeah.
does a lot.
It was a slow game all around, really.
Yeah, it was a slow game to watch. I pretty much tried to tune into about every game this week, but I didn't watch much of that last one, the Browns. Colby, did you watch the whole thing
I watched a little bit of it.
until it was over?
Yep.
Eli, we're getting ready to get to your game here. We got the Bills and the Steelers. What you got here, Eli?
I mean, just Bills were the better team. Not really a whole lot, much more to it. Mason Rudolph actually played all right. He threw one really bad interception, but after that, he looked calm in the pocket. He was doing what he needed to do. He had a really nice play to George Pickens there to end the third, but I mean, just the Bills were the better team at the end of the day. Steelers, I mean, it's a good season, but they have a lot of questions headed into the offseason.
Yep. Well, I guess all y'all probably know about the Bills are now out, but we'll get into that conversation here later. This game is the game to talk about.
Shocker.
Yep.
I laughed.
I laughed.
I was laughing.
I was hurt.
Oh, we know you was.
I was hurt.
Super Bowl season.
It's
I wasn't
good earlier.
surprised.
It's a good first round exit though to keep their streak going. They need to fire Mike McCarthy. He's a terrible coach.
But they're keeping them around.
But they're keeping him around as of last week. They said they was keeping him around, but he's terrible. They need to fire him. Hire Belichick.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Belichick's a good coach.
With Belichick, he didn't want to coach there, though. Let's be honest.
I mean, if he can turn them around, I would coach anywhere. Belichick's a great coach.
Can he deal with Jerry Jones?
Shoot.
Yeah, I think it does though. Like Coach McCarthy said, come from the higher ups. I think it is more of a Jerry Jones situation than a.
Hey, what about Jordan Love?
He tore it up.
He's a dog. He is a dog.
But
But I did see like 5 plays where he could have thrown it 15 yards anywhere and just let the receiver go get it because
There was no.
there was no connection between the Cowboys defense at all. It
No.
was terrible.
Yeah, they didn't show up.
Coaching interviews.
Yes, he was like no one was 15 yards from any, like 3 touchdowns. He just rolled out, play action right, threw it to the other side of the field. There was no one.
Yep.
30-yard touchdowns, easy.
that'll lose you the game.
He could have thrown them with his eyes closed, left-handed, and still made the pass. It was terrible. Wait,
All right, Malak, I think we're done talking about you.
screw the freaking
You-
Cowboys.
yeah,
Hey, this is that
I never
that game.
bet-
Cowgirls.
That game
never
was
bet-
history.
I'm never betting on the Cowboys again.
That's the first time a number 7 seed
Yes.
won. So
Yeah. I'm never betting on the Cowboys again. Here's your next game. This was probably the best game of the wild card
sure.
for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was back and forth the whole time.
This
Bam.
game was great.
Yeah, this game was fun to watch.
This was a good game, yeah.
You know, me and Bam's both in the baby blue supporting the Lions today.
Yep. Even though you can't see because my camera's messed up.
Yeah, your camera's messed up.
Me and
but-
Colby.
We're Y'all
shiny.
got a little glow to you. Me and Hansford are looking good.
Yeah, both teams this game they went off. I mean, Puka Nakua had a good game,
Yeah.
and Lions only won by 1 point, but that game could have went either way for sure.
Oh yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson was tearing up the Rams' offensive line, and I think at the end of the day, that's kind of what made the difference.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say didn't they? Yeah, I thought they did throw an interception late in the game to lose it.
Ford Field was absolutely electric.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it was loud. I seen some videos on Instagram.
They broke the decibels record. Did you guys see that?
I didn't
I
see
didn't
that.
see that.
No, they broke the decibels record for that stadium.
Well, that is pretty good then. I guess we can go to this next game.
Wow.
Let's start singing the Eagles song.
Right.
Eagles cry. But this is how the Eagles season should end, with a total butt kicking. They deserve it. 11-0 and losing their last 8.
Yeah.
8 of 9 or something.
And as a result, both coordinators got the boot.
They needed the boat. They needed the boot. They needed to get kicked off. They suck.
I mean, yeah, you knew it was bad. I mean, injuries, of course,
Yeah.
to the Eagles receivers and stuff, but you know it's bad when the Eagles can't even get their tush push to work.
Yeah, it was stoppable.
Yep.
And
Mike Evans, I mean, Baker played really well. Baker played well all postseason.
yeah.
Putting up
He
9
definitely
points.
stepped it up.
Putting up 9 points won't win football games, even against the Panthers.
Yeah.
So
And the Bucks won, and they put up.
I was about to say,
9
the
points
Bucks did
against the
win.
Yeah.
Giants.
9-0.
yeah.
Hey, big news though. Jason Kelsey.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, this might be his last game, and it's sad because he deserves much better.
Yeah, for sure. Did y'all watch that thing on Hulu, the Kelseys?
Yes.
Did you see that, Eli? That was pretty good. Cole, did you watch that?
I did not watch that.
It's pretty good. You should tune in. Tune in to Kelsey's on Hulu.
Next game.
It's a great.
Next game.
podcast.
It is a great podcast. It's very, very good.
Getting to the divisional.
All right, yeah,
now.
we're here to our divisionals. This was this week. this-
Not surprised.
No, not surprised, but I did
Great
think
game, though.
I did think the Texans would have shown a little bit better fight than 10 points,
Yeah.
just because of how electric their offense has been all season.
It was close in the first half. It was actually tied at 10
Yeah.
going into half. But
Yeah,
then Baltimore made adjustments, and
Pulled away.
and then apparently, Houston didn't make adjustments at halftime.
Well, it was also their first game in 2 weeks, so it was kind of a
Yeah, they had a little
Yeah.
double.
mad
They had a little double bye. I think Lamar
Lamar
did
rested
play.
against the
Yeah,
Chargers.
he rested, and he had about 4 weeks to get healthy, and
Yeah.
he looked good. I mean, I heard also that he might not have if they were up in the first half, he wasn't going to play the second half, stuff like that. So they knew they had this one for sure.
Great run by City Stroud though.
Yeah, he's
Took
probably.
that team farther than they.
What we got?
He's gonna be rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Simply because of where the Texans were
Last year.
a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
compared to now.
But Nakua also breaking the record. That's the only question.
We
is
completely forgetting about Zay Flowers though.
he didn't do much.
It
took him-
Jordan Addison had just a better rookie year all
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Laporta too.
There's a couple big offensive guys that happened this season, but
I
the biggest question though is going to be, can Stroud keep playing the way he is?
Yep.
You see a lot of these quarterbacks
next year.
coming in after they win Rookie of the Year, they kind of just mellow out. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see how this goes. Colby, what do you take? What's a key takeaway from this game?
I think the key takeaway is just how powerful the Ravens are, and looking forward for them. And also for the Texans, I mean, next year they're going to be in the same spot again. They're going to, if they keep playing like they are, they get their receiver back, they're going to be perfectly fine next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is something the Texans need? What's a need for the Texans?
Linebacker.
They
Linebacker.
definitely need to work on the defense.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the defense side of the ball.
Yeah.
What we're going with here.
Linebacker or safety.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
for sure. I'll get the stats now.
You need to cancel almost.
Yeah, my fault.
Keep going. Keep going. One more.
2 more.
Right there.
That's that.
All right, yeah, but we can go through the stats real quick here and look. 68. Lamar ran for 100.
He spread the ball out though.
Yeah,
pretty well.
he passed for 150. I mean, they had a guy at 66 and 40.
Lamar Jackson led him in rushing. So
Yeah, Stroud didn't throw it. Stroud didn't throw a touchdown. That kind of hurt him at only 175 yards. But like we said, Baltimore's just powerful on both sides of the ball.
that
Yep.
it really proved how.
I think those stats on CJ Stroud are a bit misleading. I think
He probably.
easily-
I mean, he
easily
had a
could
good
have
game,
yeah.
He
and he didn't get.
hold on. He easily could have had a pick or two, but Baltimore was dropping a couple of easy points.
Did they?
Yep.
Also, he didn't get hit, so that's a
Let's
good
say
sign
no-
to see.
No sacks. That's
Yeah, Lamar got hit 3 times.
I think the
that's
story
good. That's a
of this
good thing from their O line.
I think
Yeah.
the story of this game for Houston is just self-inflicted wounds because
Yeah.
they had, I think the number was 9 pre-snap penalties.
Oh yeah,
hurts you.
that's not where it's at right there. Next game here is our
This
this is another good game we talked about.
This was a shocker game.
I wouldn't say shocker.
Not a shocker, but this was for sure a game everyone wanted to see go to the Packers. Probably,
yeah.
I think I wanted it to go to the Packers, and they threw an interception
Right
at the end of the game
Yep.
with like 2 minutes.
Yep.
He threw an interception.
The
Yeah.
ball.
He rolled out right, tried to throw it back left, and just couldn't get it to him.
Yeah. Hurts. That hurts to watch for Jordan Love because he was playing so well,
Yeah.
Yep.
and he's getting ready to beat one of the second best team in football with the 49ers. And for the 49ers, I mean, they played good enough to get by.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I mean-
if you look at it, they was down
Yeah,
all the way to the fourth.
they were down.
And Debo Samuel got injured. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's gonna hurt him.
That's a question.
The same shoulder he injured earlier on in the season too.
Yep.
So he's probably done.
But I mean, the game really started to turn around right as that long Christian McCaffrey run came into play.
Long
That led for a touchdown.
Yeah, McCaffrey had 2 touchdowns and 100 yards. That's solid.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones, 18, 108.
but no
Pretty good.
touchdowns.
No touchdowns, but he had a big one for 53. 1 sack in the whole game. Purdy got hit once.
Yeah.
Nothing there bad. I mean, really good though by the Packers offensive line with the powerful front of
The same
49ers
Yep.
with Chase Young and Nick Bosa.
coming off.
And then they got Fred Warner too
Yep.
up the middle. So I mean,
It's a very good job for them.
that
Shows their strengths.
shows their strengths for sure.
One more thing I'd like to note. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but like an hour ago, Packers parted ways with their defensive coordinator Joe Barry.
I did see something like that. Like I seen some breaking news. I didn't really read it, but it did involve the Packers, so that's what it was.
They fired their defensive coordinator, which I think is understandable. If you watch the Packers, you would understand why
Yeah.
that he's getting the boot.
So Packers pickup in the offseason would be new defensive coordinator.
They need a safety.
I'm gonna say safeties.
There's some more
They
defensive
need
pieces.
defense.
Yeah, and I was gonna say a star wide receiver,
Yeah.
like
that's probably
a
that.
big name wide receiver.
Mike Evans.
See if they can try to get
Mike Evans is free. That's free.
that.
Evans-
And I also said I think they could trade some pieces and try to see if they could get Devontae back.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
That might not happen, but if they could try that, it'd be worth a shot.
I don't.
If
think
if there's a possible like 3-way trade or something to the Raiders, but
Yeah, I don't see that happening
I don't see it.
with
yeah.
with the Raiders.
But they need somebody, some big bang offensive guy, I think, to give them something. Next game here would be a solid game. I mean, it was a good game. Lions Bucks 23-31.
I mean, Baker had a heck of a game.
Yeah, Baker played well. 2 interceptions though.
That's what.
That's what hurt him.
Yep.
2-0 interception. That's gonna kill you anytime.
Yeah, 4 for 30. He got hit 4 times this game.
Yeah.
Jared Goff only got sacked twice.
Baker Mayfield, honestly, he played pretty well up until the last drive there where he threw a really bad interception. But the first one came on the first drive of the game. It wasn't his fault.
Yep.
Mike Evans dropped the ball, got tipped up in the air,
Yeah, I did see
and then
that.
picked off. But the second pick was just not good. And unfortunately, it's what ended the Buccaneers season.
Yep.
But Jahmyr Gibbs had a really great day on the ground, 8.2 yards per carry. I'm honestly surprised they weren't giving it to him more. But, I mean, you got the job done. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure. A win's a win, and especially for the Lions franchise, they need some.
They
They need their playoff push.
I'm so happy for them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
I'm so happy.
They're America's team.
I did see
This
that
year.
the Lions will be picking up Zach Ertz
Yes.
due
They
to
did
Sam
pick up
Laporta.
Yes. Laporta got hurt.
Yeah, that's bad, but I still think who do they?
They played
They played
49ers.
San Fran in San Francisco.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
I don't know. I
mean,
we'll get to
We'll
that.
have that
We'll get to
We'll have
Yeah.
that conversation. We'll have that
Uh,
conversation. It's probably gonna start some heated debate.
Yeah. Just real quick, Mike Evans. I mean, he had besides
Yeah.
that tip that we talked about earlier that
Yeah.
ended up leading to a pick. I mean, he had a good day, 147 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, big day for him. I mean, he's always open.
Yep.
Big body dude.
Big
You gotta
body.
give him-
You got to throw it up, and he'll go get it. So he's in the free agency, like we said. So we'll see where he lands.
What do we think the Bucks need?
I
for
think
They need to re-sign Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
That's what they need to do.
that
Because he's also a free agent.
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe a little bit of a
And
better
I
running
think
back.
he should be top priority.
better running back core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 55 yards for Rashad White. I mean, that's not really gonna cut it.
No, and
I don't really
I
think.
mean, they didn't really need a running back whenever they had Gronk and
Yeah,
Tom Brady.
Yep.
So then they didn't really worry about it. Now they don't got Gronk or Tom Brady. So
which they still had Leonard Fournette, but
yeah,
they still
He was
need.
on the Bills practice squad for a bit.
Yeah, he was.
big though.
Bro, he was big. He was nice.
All right,
This next game is Chiefs Bills.
Probably the best game of the divisional round, I would say for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, for sure. I thought it was a really good game, and I was rooting for the Bills.
I was too.
I was hoping that would happen, and I was rooting for them. Mahomes played good, always plays good.
Pacheco had a really good.
Pacheco played
game.
he was pretty much on offense. He was the decision there.
Yep.
Both of Mahomes' touchdowns went to Kelsey,
Yeah,
and I did see Kelsey and Mahomes are now the playoff connection.
Duo.
Yep.
Yeah, leading
touchdowns.
duo in touchdowns.
With 16 of
With 16, they beat Gronk and
Brady.
Brady. See how high I said that, Brim, and now it led into my next topic.
Yeah.
Gronk and Brady, they beat Gronk and Brady. So I mean, you can't. That's really good. You beat the best. Now,
The
now
best
does that take Kelsey to be in the GOAT
Yes.
tight end conversation?
He has been.
I'd
Yeah.
say he's up there. Yeah, he's been.
Is
up
it
there
him?
for
I think
sure.
he has.
Well, you got Gronk. You got a lot of other guys. I
Tony
mean,
Gonzalez.
yeah,
bunch of
Tony-
people.
Antonio Gates.
yeah, it's
Gates.
Gates.
But I think Travis
All those-
Kelsey is the best all around. I mean, you look at his stats. I mean, even in this game, 5 for 75, 2 touchdowns. I mean, that's a terrific day.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had almost 1,000 yard receiving almost every single season. So
Yeah.
And you can't even say that he's a Mahomes merchant because he was doing that back when they had Alex Smith.
Yeah, he was playing well. Yeah, Alex Smith was a really good quarterback too. Then, until he broke his leg or whatever, that was nasty. I seen that. Yeah, I watched that game.
for the Bills, I think the biggest thing that I see for the Bills,
A new kicker.
not even
Shut down all of his social media.
not even talking about what they need. Just looking at these stats, I mean, Stephon Diggs had only 3 receptions for 21 yards, and I mean,
Targeted 8 times.
that's their main man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's got to be your main man.
He's got to have more than 3 catches on a day.
I have 2 main things to say. One, I feel bad for Tyler Bass, Bill's kicker, because that was a really big spot for him, and I know he's crushed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's still thinking about it.
Yeah,
Sure.
he's absolutely crushed.
That's-
I already know,
Yeah.
and I just feel bad for the guy because I know he was getting death threats.
Yep.
Which
Oh,
don't
for sure.
threaten people. That's not nice. And two, Stephon Diggs had a chance to make like a 60-yard catch, but it went right through his hands.
Yep.
So
Yeah, that's. And this is notable. First Chiefs away game ever
Yep.
in their last 6 years since they've been in the Mahomes
In the
era.
playoff, yep.
that's
In the
true.
Mahomes era. So, leading up to coming up to this next week, we'll have to figure it out because now they're away, but they're in
Baltimore.
So
It's the big.
big time for them.
It'll be a big battle.
It'll be a big game, and I guess we'll move on to that. Anybody else got anything to say about the divisionals?
Nope. What do y'all think the Bills need?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Bills needs and wants apparently a new coach.
Yeah.
They need to fire whoever they got.
I don't.
I don't even know.
All of the members of the Lady Rebels.
Sorry, folks.
Nope.
We're at school.
Not us.
Lady Rebels.
Later Rebels. Wayne.
Lady Rebels. So we're good.
Let's see.
Defensive aspect. Who they need? I mean,
Maybe some stronger corners.
corners.
Yeah.
They need a secondary.
I mean, I don't know. Rasul Douglas is good, and then of course Trey White was hurt.
What about like a
Linebackers
strong
all
middle
died.
linebackers?
Every single one of their linebackers.
Yeah.
That is true. I seen that.
They had like two.
three.
They had
coming
like
in the
two
game.
linebackers even on the roster.
It's hard to say what they really need, but I think what they do need is a second receiver.
Yeah.
Because
And
Khalil
instead of
Shakir is their slot guy. I'm not the biggest fan of Gabe Davis, and Stephon Diggs. I mean, of course, he's their number one.
Yeah.
I think they need.
Gabe Davis though. Gabe Davis.
Very quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
He towards the end of the
And then
season.
he got hurt.
They need
Yeah.
good.
Played the past 2 games.
They need a good solid 2-man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they need a second guy that can really solidify that wide receiver position.
So
Now we're going on to
we're
the.
going on to the next week here.
No, we're going on to
The championship.
Yeah,
AFC.
we got our AFC and NFC championship. So for their AFC here.
Oh, what's on?
Timeout.
Overs.
Oh, over unders. Okay, yep. We got our numbers. We're big numbers guys here in the. We got
I was wondering what was on the screen.
we minus 3.5.
Could you slide that top one over any kind? I don't know if you.
Oh, you're gonna move me.
Not really.
Well, here.
There we go. Just slide it over.
Yeah, just block me.
I'll move over.
Oh, sorry.
You're good, McCarthy. Our
Block.
our numbers. We just now to. Oh,
Nope.
oh. Got a glare there coming off.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is. Got a little glare. New graphic. We'll just. All right. So.
Haircut.
So look at our numbers here. At Baltimore, that's gonna dictate this. Fan base is big. Not at Arrowhead, which praise God for Lamar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Defensively for the Chiefs is the biggest thing. I know their offense is gonna show up.
They're gonna have to stop.
They're gonna have to stop Lamar. Lamar,
Kansas
MVP?
City has the number 2 ranked defense.
yeah.
Yep.
MVP, Lamar. I mean, that's my take of this game. Mahomes playing very well. Always plays well. He's a big time. He's
It's
a
gonna be a
big.
defensive game
It's gonna be a defense game. It's gonna be
It's going to be chippy.
because we know both of these offenses are high, like very high powered.
Yep.
They have a lot of weapons. They have a lot of people.
31,
Even with the defense,
31-28, Baltimore.
I like that.
I don't really think it's gonna get too high of a scoring game. Really. I mean,
Yeah, I was just taking in for the offensive aspects too, but defense. I mean,
21-24 Baltimore.
Bam's a Baltimore fan,
Yep.
so I don't know. He's gonna go with Baltimore all the way.
Colby, I'll let you go.
Colby?
thinking 24-17 Baltimore.
Oh boy.
Well,
Baltimore.
I hate to tell you guys, but you're all fools for drinking the Kool-Aid.
Hmm.
Because I've watched Baltimore for many years. I've said for many years, Baltimore's not winning the Super Bowl with their current formula. I've said for years something needs to change, whether it be John Harbaugh, Lamar Jackson, something. Baltimore is not winning this game.
All right, cut his mic off.
All right,
Baltimore's not winning this game. It'll be close.
what's your score?
23-20 Kansas City. You don't doubt Mahomes in the playoffs.
I'm not doubting Mahomes, but I'm not
doubt-
doubting Mahomes.
I'm doubting his
I'm
receivers.
not doubting Mahomes.
I'm doubting Taylor Swift.
No,
I'm not
that's
down-
exactly what the NFL wants. It's scripted. They
It
want
is
to get
scripted.
all of the
It is
clicks
scripted.
and the views.
I
And
believe.
if Taylor Swift is in the Super Bowl,
All right, a question. Is Taylor Swift going to be our next Super Bowl halftime after Usher?
Mm.
Is that why she's making an appearance now?
It could be it could
Is that-
that's a very
Is
high
that why she's
possibility.
making an appearance now? Because next year we're not going to have Kansas City in the playoffs. But guess what? Taylor's going to get married to Travis. Travis and Patrick are going to go have fun at the Super Bowl, but they're going to get to watch it from the crowd up in the press box.
because the Steelers are going there.
But this. Oh, gosh. Gosh. Yeah, you might get your mic cut off for that one. But going back to it, is that why she's making an appearance now, fellas? Is it because
I could see it.
can you see that?
I
Can you?
Yeah.
That I've been thinking about that the last couple of days, and I was like, why is it Taylor? No one likes Taylor Swift in this group, in the room. We don't want to listen to Taylor Swift's music. I'm ready to listen to Usher and watch the commercials.
Hey,
Yep.
the
I'm
commercials
ready.
are the best part. Best part by far.
I'm ready.
Just,
But
before we step into this, get off the Taylor Swift topic real quick.
yeah.
Before we step into the last game for the NFC Championship, have y'all seen the whole leakage or whatever with the playoff,
The logo.
the Super Bowl
Yes.
logo?
Yeah, the colors. It's been correct the last 4 years or something.
I mean,
But I seen something today, and it was talking about the Lions and the Ravens,
Yeah.
and like that color kind of matches up too, but with like it blends it a little bit. But
Yep.
that color, I was looking at their logos, it kind of matches up too. So
I'm just saying,
still
for
think
the
it's gonna
logo,
be Baltimore
for the logo to
49ers,
match, for the Super Bowl logo to match, it's got to be Baltimore on the AFC
But you can
side.
switch it. But you can switch it up,
can
and go
switch either
opposite.
side.
You can go Chiefs. You can go Chiefs Lions too.
Yeah.
But
and
the
not have to worry about
the
it.
Super Bowl logo is really more purple than
Yeah.
than it is
I'm
blue.
saying that, but you blend red and blue, what you're gonna get? You're gonna get purple.
I've
So
seen an alt-
look at it in that aspect. I mean,
Who knows?
it can go either way.
Guess we'll
I think.
find out in about.
We're gonna find out this week. We're
We'll
gonna find
find
out
out
this
Sunday.
weekend. We'll be back on the channel on next Wednesday. We'll figure it out.
Big week next week.
But I'll bet $20 right here.
I'm going with Lamar.
Taylor Swift's in our next Super Bowl. Y'all seen her fame throughout this year and all of her Eras tours or whatever the crap she's been on. No one cares besides y'all fake Taylor fans. But
The Swifties.
the Swifties. This is going to y'all Swifties. Y'all don't know real football. There you go. Y'all don't know real.
Go to
Y'all
the
don't
next
know
one.
real football.
Go to
Going
the
on.
next
All
I
right.
got a lot more heated than I was expecting.
Our next game here is.
Oh.
Oh, we're set back up right. Okay. Our Lions versus our 49ers. 49ers hot, playing really good football. After last week, they got to make some adjustments. What's gonna be a key for success here from the Lions? What's our key to success?
The biggest thing.
What'd you say?
running game.
Running game on the ground,
Try to hold the clock. Not hold the clock, but like
but
Run it.
Control.
manage the-
control. We
yes.
gotta, but they also gotta watch out where they got what they got coming at them. They gotta make sure their tackles are.
Oh yeah,
played
there we
well.
go, McCarthy. That's better.
Yeah, you make Brennan look orange. It ain't.
Tanning.
Hey, it ain't prom yet, Bam. Lay off the spray tan. It's not
bad.
prom. It's pageant season though, baby. It's all right.
Honestly, I think the biggest thing for the Lions is going to come down to whether Debo Samuel is going to be able to play or
Yeah,
not.
that's good. That's big because then that'll put Ayuk at the 1.
Yeah.
Also,
They always got firepower with Kittle there at the tight end spot. So who
also
knows?
it depends on how Zach Ertz ends up playing. Coming back.
I would assume he's not going to play a ton.
Yeah,
Florida played last week.
yeah, but he's going to have to get. They'll probably have to split snaps with him. So
He doesn't know the playbook.
The number 2 tight end is out. You only have one healthy. That's important.
okay,
Ertz playing some.
Ertz has to play somehow.
He may be more blocking than anything.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know the playbook, so who knows how much he'll actually
Yeah.
play. because he just got there, like, what, 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 days ago. It just broke the internet. 2 days ago.
What's our picks?
Bam, start this one off.
Mm.
You gotta. We three pick Baltimore, so you gotta think we three probably if we got out of pick out of these 4 teams, we want Baltimore to win.
Yeah.
We
I
want Baltimore to win.
really, really,
No.
really, really want to see the Lions.
I'm going.
Okay.
But
But yeah, that's good. That's what.
determining the factor, 49ers got it.
All right, score.
20-27. 49ers.
20-27 49ers. Okay. Eli, take this one.
My heart says the Lions.
Okay.
And I love Dan Campbell. And he's going to do anything in his power.
To win. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Dan Campbell
But with that being said, my brain says 49ers.
from
Gonna win
just.
this game 31-20.
I was about to say with ease. Yeah, I think the America's team, the Lions,
Have
Are
have went
done.
far enough. Yep.
they made their run, they made their push. I mean, starting off the season, we knew they were going to be okay. We knew they were going to have their
We knew
10
they was gonna have a
their
shot.
10-7
Yes.
season, their 9-8 season. We didn't think they were going to go all the way like they are now. I'm in the baby blue today for a reason.
Mm.
Lions.
Mm.
Lions are going to win against this game. The run of the 49ers are done.
What did the Lions have to do to win?
The Lions.
Everything.
Here's what the Lions are going to have to do to win this game.
Win the turnover battle. And
Win the turnover defense. Win the turnover battle. We watched and seen how the Browns beat them. They're going to almost have to play identical to the Browns. And I'm saying the Lions have about the same look of team that the Browns had
When they was all healthy.
when they were all healthy and played the first time.
Yeah.
So I'm saying Lions, and I'm going 28-24.
Mm.
Lions.
I hope you're right.
And
I
that's
hope
what I'm
so.
that's what I'm going with.
I hope
That's
so.
my prediction. And I can see it going that way, but it's gonna go to the last drive of the game.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Lions are gonna have the ball down 21-24 with 5 minutes to go. And they're gonna have to drive down the field and score. Right after the 49ers have scored, and it's gonna just dictate up to what Jared Goff does.
Yep.
It's gonna be to Jared Goff's hands.
Well,
And that's it. 28-24 Lions. That's my prediction.
all right. So my prediction. So I think San Francisco is going to be in the same boat they were. I think Aiden Hutchinson. I think he's going to end up getting to Brock Purdy more times than they think. And I think it's going to end up coming down to the final drive, of course. But I think the Lions will be winning the final drive. I think it'll be 24-20 going to the final drive. And Brock Purdy is going to try to make something happen, and I just don't think he's going to. I think he's going to end up throwing a pick and sealing the game.
That $800,000 a year isn't gonna work.
Yep.
But I'll give it to him. I mean, we got 4 solid teams in the playoffs here.
Oh, yeah.
We got
yeah.
the four teams we wanted to see probably more
Yeah.
more other than Colby. Colby
Colby.
wanted to see his Browns make it to the Super Bowl.
Everyone
And
wants
I
to cheer
wanted
for
to see-
their own team.
And I wanted to see the Cowboys just because the hate. But
That didn't happen.
that didn't happen. We're out. I'm never rooting. Mark my words here. I'm never rooting for the Cowboys to do anything in the playoffs unless
Until next season.
unless they hire Bill Belichick.
Until next season.
We are
Until next season.
Flip
Unless,
Hey.
unless they hire Bill Belichick.
Until next season when it's their year again.
Hey, it's
Happens
always,
every time.
it's always their year.
Yep.
Hey, it's new year, new us. New year, new us.
We're gonna clip this and come back next year.
Right.
Put
New
it
year,
right.
new year, new us. That's what it is,
After
fellas.
the draft, it'll be the Brown season because they did a good job drafting.
Hey.
Yeah.
The Browns if the Browns stay
But-
healthy, they'll be all right.
By law of the city of Pittsburgh, I'm required to say that the Steelers.
Oh god.
Hey, McCarthy. All right, come in here. What do we got? We got your predictions here. You've been on the channel all season. What do we got? Your predictions. Let's hear it.
I would really like to see the Lions beat the 49ers.
This game split at 2-2. Me and Colby went up top. Bam. With 49ers.
If the Lions are going to have it in them to go out to San Clair and beat San Francisco, so
That's-
that's a hard win.
It's going to
out
be
there.
tough.
So I think it's going to take a big game from Jameer Gibbs running the ball. And I think they're going to need some big plays on defense. I think Hutchinson's going to have a big game
Yep.
getting after
Defense,
Purdy.
yes.
And if they can get after Purdy, I think they can slow him down.
Yep.
Lions are going to have to stop the run.
And you also have an issue with Deebo Samuel. They don't know if he's going to play. Shoulder is clear or not. So
I think last I saw it was week to week.
I think the Packers put a good game plan in for the Lions to look at as far as how to go about it. Whether or not they can actually.
Yeah, for sure.
If you look at the game, the Packers had a chance until the very last throw.
Yep.
They threw the interception. Yeah.
It was over. They had chances before they were able to slow them down. Even if you look at the game, the Packers were in it for a while until late in the game. McCaffrey had the 2 big runs for touchdowns. I think it was like 30,
One was like 39 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They lost a couple big runs. It wasn't like they drove the ball up and down the field against them. It was those couple plays.
Just chunk plays.
Yeah, it was a couple chunk plays that put them over. Looking at what the Lions were able to put together, they had a great game against the Rams. They were able to pull up a victory. However, the Rams were in it until the very last play, just the same. So they had that opportunity to be able to end it.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
So we'll see.
So you got your next game here, McCarthy. We got our Baltimore, Kansas City. We went 3-1.
I don't think that the Chiefs have got it in. I think this is going to go the way of Lamar Jackson.
4-1.
That's what we said there also.
I'll be all alone.
You can be all alone.
And then I'll laugh when I'm right.
I don't know that the Chiefs' offense is prepared to put up enough points that they're going to have to. You've seen what the Ravens' defense has done to teams and shut them down defensively. And I think that's where it's going to be. Lamar's going to have his big plays here and there, and I think he's going to find Zay Flowers for a pass here and there.
All right. Yep.
You know, the run game with Gus Edwards, I don't think that really scares anybody in Kansas City. I don't think they're
No.
in the running back position. It's more of what
Lamar.
on broken plays.
Yeah, broken plays is that's the correct word for that one. Well, so we got I got Lions, Ravens. Bam's got Lions,
Or Lions.
49ers.
I'd like to see the Lions Ravens.
Lions, Ravens. That's what I got.
Yeah.
Colb's got Lions.
For the Ravens.
Colby's got Lions, Ravens.
Man, are you?
Hey, well, you gotta go AFC North. They've been the best division all year.
Hey, how I see it.
I can root for a division rival.
Hey, how I see it with that, I would rather Baltimore make the Super Bowl and lose in the Super Bowl than the Chiefs make the Super Bowl and lose
win.
it.
And win. No, and win.
No, even if the Chiefs make it, I don't care.
I do not want to see the Chiefs win at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Bengals fans straight up never wants to see the Chiefs win.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather see the Ravens win before I see the Chiefs win because of the last 6 years or whatever it's been. They don't deserve anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, I would rather see the Chiefs win the Super Bowl than the Ravens.
I'd rather see the Chiefs win this game and lose the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
Win this game and lose the Super Bowl.
I can't possibly bring myself to root for the Ravens as a Steelers fan. I can't do
And
it.
the Raven defensive line hold Mahomes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're going to have to
Yes.
hold the pocket and get some pressure on him. You can't just let him.
You can't let him stand back there for days. No.
You can't let him stay and then just take off and throw a deep ball,
But
sidearm or something.
me and Colby are trying to say, we rather see the Chiefs win and lose the Super Bowl.
No, I'm the opposite. I'm the
We'd
opposite.
rather see them lose this game and win the Super Bowl.
I don't want the Chiefs to go any farther. They've went way too far. Ravens can make the Super Bowl,
Cut them off and win,
and
they don't care.
they can win, and that's all right. They can lose, that's all right. As long as the Chiefs do not make the Super Bowl, I do not care.
Colby, I don't want to see him go any farther.
I'm tired of the Chiefs.
If they win this game, I'll be way more happier than losing the
It's
Super
really
Bowl.
It's really not the Chiefs. I don't have a problem with the Chiefs.
'Cause I
It's
wanna-
Taylor Swift.
Yep.
It
I mean, there's too much of it. I mean,
is
Hands
Taylor
down.
Swift.
Hands down, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Screw it. Eli, you a Taylor Swift fan?
No.
Good.
All right, thank.
I mean, I'd rather see them
If you're
show
a
some
fo-
own
if you're
bowers for
a
the
true-
Packers.
If you're a true football fan, you can't like Taylor Swift.
But to be fair, I don't really listen to music.
Yeah,
So I don't really have a horse.
you just listen to the hype, but you listen to all the outside noise. You listen to the hype of her.
I mean, I think a lot of it. I mean, the Chiefs weren't doing very strong this season, so they needed a way to.
Oh,
They needed a way to
something
bring
boost
media to the Chiefs, and they
But
found Taylor Swift.
we figured it out. Like, I've heard all these conspiracies that she actually likes another team and she did it for the hype and all this other stuff. But
I don't know about that as how far, but
if they lose, What is anyone gonna take me up on my bet of $20 that Taylor Swift?
Hey, I'll
sings
take
Super
it.
Bowl?
I'll take it. Shaking this camera. Where's Hey, right here.
Right there. Look at Bam over top Brennan's head. Right there. We're there. We got $20 on Taylor Swift. Will be the next
Next year's Super Bowl.
halftime performance.
Yep.
And I was thinking about it, and I'm gonna go viral doing this. I'm going viral doing this because guess what? I'm the first one to call it on social media. I'm the first one to call it. So whenever I'm posting it everywhere.
Clip it.
Clipping it.
Unless Taylor Swift writes
Unless-
a song.
She
Yeah.
already has.
No, unless her
She's
and Travis go
already done.
downhill. If her and Travis go downhill, what does that do?
She's already wrote a.
Number one pick.
Oh.
Chargers is where Harbaugh's going. That's
For sure.
that's
For sure.
Cole, Bam. What do you got?
No.
No, he's going. He's going to the Cowboys.
I think he's going to Atlanta.
Who's your Bears? Who's your number one pick?
Traded.
Marvin Harrison.
If they don't trade it, Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison.
I would not be surprised if they do trade it though.
I don't know why they
You
would.
better get something
But
better.
hey, they got to trade for like the 7th pick because then you would flip, let Caleb Williams go to the Falcons.
If there's a
And
trade,
then
that's what will happen.
They'll take the 7th, and that's where Marvin Harrison's projected is at 7. So they'll flip all the way down to 7.
I think he'll go a bit earlier than 7.
But everything I've seen on ESPN, it's been he's at like 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Williams is 1, Mayo at 2,
Marvin Harrison three?
Marvin.
Who has the 3rd pick? Is it the Patriots?
How can we pull that up? I'll look up mock draft real quick. Mock.
I think
Draft
it's the Patriots because I know it goes
This is the highest
Chicago.
draft the Patriots have had.
All right, we're on CBS Sports here, so this is the one I was seeing. Round 1 here. So we got Caleb Williams, Drake Mayo, Jaden Daniels.
Drake May.
Drake May. Yeah, not Mayo.
Jay Daniels. to
Okay,
the
so they got
Patriots.
Marvin Harrison going at 4 in this one. Okay,
to Arizona, which
to Arizona,
Which
which
makes sense.
will be also a good pickup.
Dig Daniels.
Daniels, that could also be a good pickup for the Bears.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Patriots, that's good for them too.
They need to get rid of.
But do we think they stick with Justin Fields though? Do they
Yes,
stick with
I
Justin?
I think they do.
I think.
I think
so.
they should.
I think they will.
Bowers to the tight end going to 5
I don't know
to
if he'll go that high.
what? That's his off injury. That's a big
Yeah.
question.
I don't think he'll go that high. I mean, tight ends they're not the most
Tight
valuable
ends are
position.
usually
As good as Bowers is, he's the prototypical tight end. He's not 6.
He's not 6'8".
He's 6'4".
He's 6'4".
6'4",
He looks like a
240.
Kelsey almost.
For 240 is what they have him listed as. But I don't think he'll go that high just because tight end isn't the most valuable position. And I mean, you saw what the Falcons did. They drafted Pitts at 4th overall, and he hasn't panned out quite yet.
Yeah, true that. Malik Nambers from
Never.
LSU. He's a short tight end. He's a short wide receiver at 6 foot. You got this offensive tackle.
line and edge rusher.
Yeah, O-line, D-line, outside. So
Whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
lots of that's
That's the 9th pick.
that's the thing though is
Good. He's coming off a
That's the-
serious injury.
that's the thing
6'5"
though.
to 60.
The Bears have 2 top 10 picks, so they'll go
to get one in the 9th.
Which is why
1 and 9.
trade one of them.
They're going to trade one of them, but will they go higher up? Try to go higher up, or will they try to lose their spot at first?
Try and get more. 'Cause, I mean, you saw how much they got last year for the first
Who's
pick.
gonna
They got
fight
it for like
number one?
2 picks.
What?
Who's gonna fight for one to take Williams.
Williams? Is 100% everyone in the group
Raiders.
think Williams is going first?
Oh yeah.
Raiders.
You think Raiders?
Quarterback
Raiders.
The market. Patriots maybe.
Patriots need about everything.
Who else is desperately?
I think the Raiders
Falcons.
be the team.
Falcons. Yeah.
Raiders are going to try to make the biggest push, you think? What do you think they'll give
Honestly,
up?
Steelers.
I can see it.
What do you think they'll give up?
Washington doesn't really. Have
Well, let's see.
They
Last
got
year,
Drake May right now because they got 2nd pick.
You saw Carolina last year.
But they got
Because they're going to take a Tar Heel.
Sam Howell or whatever.
Yeah.
They're going to take a North Carolina product to replace
Yeah.
a North Carolina product.
Sam Howell.
Did okay.
Yeah.
Let's go down here and just see what else we see.
Yeah,
Bo Nix going to the
Broncos.
Broncos.
They need a quarterback.
Cornerback going to the Raiders. So you think they might try to trade this pick.
I very well could see the Raiders trying to trade up. I mean, they have some assets on that team. They have a good team. Like, he got benched. Like, he did not play well. They're
As
gonna.
I say, they had Aiden O'Connell for most of the season.
Yeah, they're either gonna stick with O'Connell or try to get.
He didn't have a terrible season when he played up.
Safety Cohen to the Cowboys. Who else we got?
How about
here?
them Cowboys?
What about them boys?
First round.
What's our Jets up to? What's our Jets got? Nothing.
Right there.
A wide receiver.
6'3".
I can see it. Alan Lazard didn't play so hot last year, and you need more than just Garrett.
What do we think about our boy? Their quarterback situation there with Rodgers. I mean, they got Rodgers for like 5 years or something, ain't it?
Yeah.
So I mean, Rodgers.
He said he was planning on playing past this year.
So yeah, and he might actually play 2 more because he didn't even play
I mean, he didn't do much this year. I mean,
8. What was it?
4 snaps.
Yeah,
4 snaps. About.
It's still another year on his age. So.
Yeah.
Mm,
And
yeah, but
being that old and having an Achilles injury like
I
that,
think
it's gonna
that-
set you back.
I think the only positive for Rodgers in the injury is that he's had more time to learn the playbook.
That's true.
yeah, and just sit there and study. You sit and study, and yeah, that's good. That's good.
Have more chemistry too.
Granted, I think Jets
Yeah.
probably changed their playbook to revolve around Rodgers. Not Rodgers have to fit in there, but I might be wrong.
But they got Marvin. I could see someone sneaking around and they'd be like, everybody drop and Marvin go 1.
Honestly, if the Bears don't get the trade that they want for that number 1,
They'll just pick whoever they
I
want.
could honestly see them taking Caleb Williams as a backup quarterback, or I could see them taking Marvin Harrison.
Okay, but then what do you do with Fields at that point? You don't just replace the number point. You don't play the number one highest. You trade your opponent to be a player to be a thing. What do you think you say? They're great. You're gonna have to play and have to play and take your player. I mean, I think it's better not to.
Right here on our side of our screen is this Jim Harbaugh meets with the Chargers for the second time.
That's how they play something repeatable.
That'll be the good time. Maybe
This week or next couple of weeks.
before we come back. We might have to
Hired Antonio Pierce officially. Hired the full GM.
going to the NFL. Going. I think there's nothing with him in Michigan where. I mean, it happens, but I mean, I don't think he really was like that. I think it was part of his doubting. Well, it's 10:40. Our show is concluded, and I mean, I got. We'll go through our picks real here. Baltimore Lions. You two, Baltimore 49ers.
Not Baltimore.
Or
Chiefs.
Chiefs Niners.
Chiefs Niners.
Baltimore.
49ers. We got 3 different.
Me and Kai, Baltimore Lions,
Hey, rock on, baby.
and
He's going with for the Swifties.
Baltimore Niners. Baltimore Niners, Chiefs Niners.
Chiefs.
All right.
So
All right, so Eli's saying the logo scandal is fake.
All right.
What he's telling us.
with
Logo
how that
scandal's
is
fake.
though, there's one possibility that we could all have it wrong,
True that.
Yeah.
True that. Everyone, we could.
and that'd be
There could be one man.
Lions and Chiefs.
Lions
Lions and Chiefs is the matchup
One man standing. There's one man
that
standing.
no one has picked.
And we'll give that credit to McCarthy, even though he didn't pick it. But we'll
Yep.
give that credit to McCarthy. All right. Thanks for tuning in.
Next week.
Eli, Bam, Cole,
Yep.
Kyle, we're out. See y'all.